Hey guys, I'm back and I'm here with my birthday book haul along with another book haul that I got recently. So I'm just going to go right ahead with my birthday book haul because I got quite a few books. From my awesome boyfriend, I actually got the Game of Thrones box set, which is the first 4 books in it. And I did already have the first one, but it's way cheaper to just get the whole thing. So I have Game of Thrones, A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, and then A Feast for Crows. And they're all by George R.R. Martin. And I think this box set is just beautiful. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love this character right here. She's awesome. But yeah, I don't need to show you the covers, I don't think, because everybody knows what that is. Now, the next books I actually got from my mom. She went to the dollar store and just found tons of them. So I got 8 books from her, and these would be the last ones. The next 8 are the last ones from the birthday book haul. So the first one is The Apostle by Brad Thor. And a lot of these are going to be like mystery kind of thriller ones. So yeah, I got this one, and honestly, I don't really know what it's about, but... And also, these are all hardcover, and from the dollar store, you can't beat that. So, after that, I have 3 Seconds, Rosalind and Hellstrom. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's a crime novel, and it actually looks really, really good. Like, look at that cover. Isn't that cool? So I actually can't wait to read this one. The next book I got was Demeter, I don't really know, by William Peter Blately. He's the author of The Exorcist, so I'm assuming this is going to be like a creepy kind of, you know, thriller type thing. And then I also got The Sanctuary by Raymond Corey. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this one looks really, really cool. The next one I got was The Last Will of Maura Lee by Therese Walsh. Oh my god, I can't pronounce any of these people's names, but this cover is awesome. I love it. She's underwater, basically, if you can't really see that, but yeah, it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. And it's about twins, and I'm a twin, so I was really super excited when I got this one. The next one I got was Try Fear by James Scott Bell, and this is also a mystery novel, and it actually looks really, really cool, and I think I'll read it maybe next year sometime. But I have so many books to read, guys. It's not even funny. The last 2 books in the birthday book haul part of this is Rag and Bone by Peter Mansu. And I don't know, it's a journey among the world's holy dead. So I think it's kind of like a non-fiction novel, kind of, I believe, because it's talking mostly about all these religions and stuff in it, but it looked really, really cool. Look at that cover, isn't that awesome? And then this other one is, I think it's a part of a series, but I'm not entirely sure. It's called The Book of Lies by Brad Meltzer, and the S on the lies is actually a snake, so that's pretty cool. And it says it's best-selling author of the Book of Fate, which I'm assuming it might be a series, so I don't know, but it looks really cool, so I might have to buy the other ones. So next I have my book haul that I got before my birthday. I went like a couple days before my birthday, which was November 14th, and I found a new used bookstore near me, like half an hour away maybe, and everything is 50 cents, $1, or $2. Unless they're like really big, tall books, you know, and all that, I was freaking out in there. So the first set of books I got before my birthday, and I got, I believe, 14, I want to say. So I'll get right into that. The first book I got was Watership Down by Richard Adams, and I was so excited when I found this because I really wanted to read this. And in my other book haul, I had the other book by him. I don't know, it's something with dogs in it, but I've never read this one. I was super excited when I found it there, and I definitely picked it up, and it was only 50 cents for this one. All the little mass paperback versions were 50 cents. Paperback, were 50 cents. These ones were 50 cents. Then the tall paperbacks and hardcover were $2 unless marked otherwise, and most of them were $1. So, yeah. And then I picked up A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And I was so excited when I found this. There were actually 2 copies there, and my sister was with me, and she really wanted this book, and I found it, and I saw that there were 2, and I'm like, yes, I can get one too. So I'm super excited to read this one. I love the movie. I absolutely adore it, so hopefully I love the book too. The next book I picked up was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, and I love this book. And then I saw this one there, and I had to get myself a copy, of course. So I was super excited when I found this one. The next one I have is The Lord of the Flies by William Golden, and I read this when I was in, let's see, 9th grade, I believe, and I actually enjoyed it. It's really not that bad. I guess you either hate it or you love it. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And the next book I got was The Giver by Louis Lowry. I was so excited when I found this because my sister actually has the same exact copy of this, and she got it for, let's see, $5, I think, at Walmart or Target or whatever. And we both love this book to death. It's awesome. And when I saw this there, I almost screamed because it was a great find. 50 cents, awesome, had to pick it up. The next book I picked up, I didn't hear, I don't know anything about it really. It's hardcover, and I picked it up mainly because of the cover, and it was only $2. So it's Too Far by Rich Sapero. And I don't know if you can it's really glossy. You can see my screen on there, but the colors are amazing. And then when you take off the cover flap, it's the same exact thing on the inside. So I thought that was really cool. Only $2, had to pick it up for a hardcover. The next book I picked up, I was so excited to find it. It is actually the UK cover, I believe it is, but I mean, it's the same exact book inside, so it doesn't really matter. And I picked up The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. And you can tell it's not the same cover as the US, obviously. It's skinnier as well, you know. But I was super excited when I found this. I heard mixed reviews on it. I mean, some people love it, and other people think it's one of the worst books ever, but I'll just have to see for myself. And then oh my god, I was super excited when I found this book for only $2 in hardcover. It's the second book in a trilogy, and I really want to read the trilogy, so now I just have to get the first one and the third. It is the Ask in the Answer by Patrick Ness. Second book in the Chaos Walking trilogy. The first book is The Knife of Never Letting Go, and the third book is Monsters of Men or something like that. Oh my god, I was so excited when I found this for $2. I picked it up immediately, even though I did not have the other books. I had to grab it. $2 for a hardcover. Oh, loved it. The next book I picked up mainly because of the cover. I mean, I've never heard anything about this book, but the cover is amazing, guys. So it's called The Angel's Game by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I don't know, but I mean, look, it looks plain now, but the cover flap only goes up here, and you can move it. You take it off. All books on this, guys. Look at that. There's a letter in all of its books. Completely surrounded by books. It's an amazing, amazing cover, and I picked it up mainly for that. The next book I was super excited to find because I've been wanting to read it ever since Priscilla from the Readables. She actually really enjoyed it, and I just didn't want to spend so much money on it, but I found it there for $2 again, and it is the 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. I was super excited to find this. The next 3 books I have are all paperbacks, and the first one is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. I picked it up because I've never read it, and I actually haven't seen the movie yet. But it sounds really, really good, and people love this book, so I just had to pick it up. The next book I got is a classic, and it is Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. The cover is just beautiful, and it's also one of the Borders Classics editions, and I loved Borders. I can't believe it closed. I was so upset. But yeah, so it has the little flappy thing, and then it has the ruffled edges. So I was super excited to find this one, and I can't wait to read it. I'll be reading it next year for one of my goals I'm going to set for myself. And then this last paperback one is Speak by Lori House Anderson, and I have read this. I read it in 8th grade. I didn't really enjoy it back then, but it was only $1, and I'm just hoping that I'll like it more now, and it's really good to have in my collection, so yeah. And then the next book I got was actually more expensive than the other ones because it was a really big version of a book. It's one of those, they call them better books. So it was more than $2, but I'm not entirely sure how much it was, but I picked it up because I'm a huge fan of these movies, and it is the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers visual companion, and it was from the library, so it has a library binding, but I don't really care. So I was really excited when I saw this because I love the Lord of the Rings, and look at that. I mean, they're really, really cool visuals, all these pictures. So I was super excited when I saw this, and I had to pick it up. So that was the book haul that I got before my birthday, and then I went again last Friday for Black Friday. They were having a sale. Everything was 50% off. So 50-cent books were 25 cents. $1 was 50 cents. Everything 50% off, and I had to go. And I went there after I picked up my boyfriend from the bus station nearby, and obviously I couldn't spend a lot of time there because I wanted to get home and just spend some time with my boyfriend. So I didn't get many books. I think I got 10 in total, but still it's really good, and I spent, I think, $8. I spent $8.50 on them altogether for 10 books. That's awesome. I bet this could have worked for the $10 book challenge, but oh well. So the first book I picked up was The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, and the reason I picked this one up is because I have the other 2 books in the series, The Golden Compass, and then it's this one, and then The Amber Spyglass, and obviously I needed to get the second one. So the only thing is, the other 2 are in the mass paperback version, but you know, I don't really care. It won't be one of my favorite books. I know for a fact that it probably won't, so it doesn't really matter. I just picked it up so I can finish off the trilogy when I end up reading it. The next book I got was The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling, and I picked it up because The Jungle Book is amazing, first of all, and then also this cover, you can't really see, but it's really textured. Oh, there you can see. It's really textured, and it's really soft and really flimsy, but I don't know, I just really thought it was a cool book to have, and so I grabbed it. The next book I picked up, I was so excited to find. I was literally probably jumping up and down. I was so excited. It was the first book I found there, and it was in the classic section. Super excited. It is East of Eden by John Steinbeck, and I did not realize how big this book was, first of all, but look at this. It's in great condition. It has the flap, and it has the ruffled edges that, I don't know what they're called. It starts with D. But yeah, I was super excited when I found this, and I cannot wait to read it. It looked really, really good. The next book I grabbed was a hardcover of The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I don't know. But the cover looks really, really cool, to be honest. And it's hardcover, and so I had to pick it up. The next book I grabbed was Crank by Ellen Hopkins. And when I read this, I got it from the library, and so I needed to pick up an actual copy of it. And lo and behold, it was there at this used bookstore for only 50 cents it would have been. So yeah, isn't that, oh my god, it's in like perfect condition. And then the next book I got was Wicked by Nancy Holder and Debbie Vigri, whatever. Bind Up of the Witch and the Curse. The last 4 books I got, oh my god, it's a funny story, because I gave my Christmas list to my mom, and I said I really, really wanted this box set. And that very same day, and then I go to the bookstore, the used bookstore, and I find it there. The original price was $8, half off was $4 for 4 books that I really, really wanted, and it is the Lord of the Rings box set, including The Hobbit. I am actually currently reading The Hobbit, so by J.R.R. Tolkien. So I'm currently reading that, not very far in, but I'm super excited to read them. And these are movie covers as well, but I don't care. $4, doesn't matter. Then I have The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and then the third one is The Return of the King. And I am, oh my god, I'm so excited to read these books, guys. So excited. So yeah, that was my book haul, my birthday book haul, and then another book haul thing. I hope you guys liked it. Comment if you want me to review a certain book, like, subscribe, do all that lovely YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading!